part.
There you go. Or you guys can both operate on it.
Yep.
So, welcome to JM Unleashed. I'm just out here for a walk with Emma. Emma, do you want any more water? And we just had a break. And then we're going to carry on. We're about the halfway point on our walk. And I like taking a break with the dogs halfway through. And over time what happens is they realize that it's halfway through, and then if they have to take a poo or anything like that, they'll realize that they're getting close to their last chance. Good girl. Yep, you're good. And so I've got Emma's mom and dad are with me here, helping record, and that way they can kind of see how I work with a young dog. Emma's about 9 months old, so she's a bit of a handful at times, especially when we first take her out. So we've kind of cherry-picked the time to record this because we've already had her out for a bit. But we're now going through a bit of a forested area, so it may be a little more exciting for her. So here we go. Emma. Yeah, I'd say try to get her as much as possible. There we go. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to keep her a little closer now. Look at this. There's lots of things to distract her. But I'd like to be able to walk her without any contact on the leash, which of course is a difficult thing.
And this is her territory. She's through here
Yeah.
several times a day.
If that screen goes black, just touch it. Did it go black?
Nope.
Feels like an oasis here with the water
Isn't
fountain.
it nice? Yeah.
Emma, I don't know if there's poison ivy in there or not. I know last year there was tons of those green burrs in here.
Yeah.
Come on, Emma. So in directing dogs when we're walking them, we've got three key tools. One is contact with the leash. Two is hand signals. And the third is voice or sounds. And I try to switch it up because I don't want them to become desensitized to any of it. And then as I can identify what they respond best to, that's the one I use as an initial one. Good girl, so she's doing pretty good though. The thing I'm most impressed is she's not blasting out front. And at the same time, I'm also just keeping an eye to make sure I don't see any ticks appearing on her. And it's pretty easy with her because she's got a lighter color coat. So this is she's probably got a lot more freedom than she's used to.
Yes.
This longer leash. And it's good for the dogs to have a little extra distance once in a while, as long as you're really keeping an eye on her. Okay, so I let her fuss for a couple of seconds, and then we just distract her. Oh, you want to carry a stick? Okay. That's absolutely fine. Good girl. Yes. Now the biggest danger here is that she can stab you or scratch you with it.
Yep.
Come on. So just be careful if she doesn't get you. I'm going to let her play with it for a minute if she wants. Because I don't want her to look at me and think that I'm the guy that's scolding her. I'm the guy that always stops her from doing what she wants to do. I want her to consider me to be her friend and walking partner. And that's about it. Okay, come on. So now she knows either she's got to pick it up or leave it. And she knows that we're not playing with her. Good girl. She's all proud of that. She's like, yeah, I got my own toy. So the whistle worked really well. Redirect her. Are you guys okay?
Yep.
Okay. I know there's a lot of mosquitoes out here, so. Emma. Good girl. And usually, a lot of people will train their dogs or try to teach them that recall, you use the word come, but in dog psychology, actually just saying their name. That when you say their name, in their mind, that they think you're calling. So that's why I try using her name first, as opposed to C-O-M-E. Good girl. You are good. Yes. Treat. Good girl. Okay. So. Long. It's tough to edit. So there we go. So I just break it up into a few. This way. You get okay with bicycles?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just saw a guy with a bicycle with one of the baby carriages. He's got his dog in the baby carriage.
Oh. Yep.
So I say we go around this way and just head back, and that'll be a nice initial. This is the first time that I've walked her, so I just make sure she's not getting into trouble. Yeah, girl. And now that weed is legal here, and we've got more weed dispensaries around, and we do variety stores, I'm finding a lot of roaches and half-smoked joints around when we walk around, so I'm keeping my eye open for that sort of thing because, especially with a puppy, they're more likely to eat it, and if they do, I don't think it would have any serious negative effect, but it probably wouldn't be all that good. So again, my main objective is just to build rapport with her right now, and try to walk her with as little contact on the leash as possible. Wait. She's distracted enough with the other stuff.
She's getting ready to
Okay,
do her
good girl,
business.
go poo. Yes, you're good. And so thanks for letting me know you saw that sign. I usually encourage them if I can tell that they want to.
Yep.
Because we don't want them holding on. You go poo. And we don't even need to pick that up because no one's going to walk there. And Greta Thunberg would have a heyday if we weren't using natural fertilizer.
Yep.
Anytime a dog poos, good girl. And she's going to want to go around the other side. Yes, this way. Good girl.
Nice jump.
Do you want a treat? And I make sure that these aren't ticks that I see on you. Wait, wait. You're okay. You're okay. That's just tiny little birds. Emma. Wait. Let's double check all of these. Yeah, that's little birds.
Yeah, we've got the perfect brush for that. We have the perfect brush for that.
Okay, good. Scoot on. Okay, let's keep going. So, you know, ideally, when we're walking dogs, we want to kind of get going and keep going. But, come on. actually getting to that is a little more difficult with a puppy. Certainly once they're a couple years old, it shouldn't be a problem. She's a little more interested in the grass than what I would expect. She may have a little bit of an upset tummy, but anytime I see a dog eating grass, sometimes it'll be voraciously.
Yes.
And if they are, then I definitely try to avoid letting them do that. And I'll make sure I give them some kibbles after.
Right.
Because sometimes the grass can get stuck. It gets stuck in their butt on the way out.
Yep.
And we don't want that. So come over here. So now that we're at the end of the walk, what I'm going to do is try to have her walk really nice. Okay, I've already given her the long leash. Over here.
Oh.
Oh, there's another dog.
They have an electric fence.
Okay. Yes. Wait.
And it's a pretty good dog.
Okay, so to have a dog walk really nice, we want a nice short leash. And we want them, yes, watching us. Good girl. Wait. Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to shut this off now, and just so we can start it. Or you can. Let's see how. Just got to. Okay. Come on, Emma. We're going to walk nice. Yes. Okay, and I'll even pick up the pace a bit. So this would be probably a normal pace walk for most people.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to keep her on my left side. Nice short leash. We know she had all her pees and all her poos. We know there's no reason that she needs to do anything. And so now this is where, I don't want to call it training, but just teaching her and showing her that this is how we go. And this is where she gets the treats, is when she's walking nice. Emma, Emma. Right here. Good. And as she's doing it, then I can actually go loose leash. Emma. Yeah. Right here. Okay, so she's blasting out ahead, which I don't really want. But it's not intense. So when it's just behavior that's just marginally not what I want, I usually just give light feedback like that.
Yep.
But if it's really bad, then we gotta give it a little bit of time. So now I've got this leash ultra short and nice and close. And anyone that's having problems walking their dog should walk with a very short leash like that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean you have to be pulling, you can still have it loose. But you don't want it, and those retractable leashes are the worst. Because you don't have any control with them. Client is watching. Yeah. Good girl. So she was being pretty good, so now I'm giving her freedom again. Right? We had a good minute walking nice. And over time, we just start reducing the amount of time where she can really do whatever she wants and increasing the time where she's walking nice. So now I suspect what she's doing is she's saying, I know we're going home. I don't want to go home. And so now she's going to come up with some delay tactics.
Yep.
She may celebrate and start jumping and going for the leash and everything. That's normal. Good girl. Yeah, there it is. And that's okay.
Can't see.
Okay, so I didn't need to tell her to come along there. She's just doing that based on body language.
Leave it.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, it's okay. Good girl. So I'm going to block with body language. rather than pulling. Right, when we went the other way, it was pulling out. Yes, good. I think that's a clearly pine cone.
Yes, I think it is.
I'm not going to say anything, I'm just going to let her come at her own pace. Yes. Good girl. The reason I'm giving her contact on the leash there is I don't want her to go to the far side of the tree. Good girl. Most dogs have a difficult time with the concept of they get tangled doing that, but if we're consistent, then they'll know where they got to stay on this side of obstacles. That's funny, some dogs are just really good at untangling themselves and other dogs tangle themselves up. Unbelievable. So I'm going to see if I can get her walking all the way back without a celebration. If she does really celebrate, I'll let her. But part of the key is for us to stay calm ourselves, and she'll pick up that energy. But she's doing really good. Yes. Right here? Good girl. Yes. Right here? Street. Doing okay. Good girl. Hi there. Good girl. You sit, I give you a treat. Yes. Okay. Yep, you can shut it off.